Good blessed Sunday evening, August the 7th, 2022. It's about 5:30 p.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you are the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you are the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I stand for. That's your prerogative. You have that right. Today what I want to come and talk to you about is unity in the black community. For those of you ignorant individuals, if the shoe fit, wear it, say, well, this is a racist statement, why don't you go somewhere else? Then don't listen to what I got to say or have to say. But I want to try to wake up the black community, especially in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, and in Carbondale, Illinois, Jackson County. Now, y'all see this empty space here? I'm at a baseball field. We have a baseball field on the black side of town, on the west side. My daughters are 16 and 17 years old, and it haven't been used, and it's fixed up and everything. It haven't been used since they was like about 6 and 7 years old. We talking about 10 years or more. Blacks, we have to come together. I know I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that see what's going on here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. The population is probably about 6,000 now. It used to be 5,947 people, give or take. And the 51% is black. But if 51% is black, we only have one black police, no black sheriff deputies, no black judges, no black prosecuting attorneys or assistant prosecuting attorney. You rarely see a black attorney in this area, period. If you take a look at the city hall, I think it have one black city councilman. My point is, take a look back in about, I believe, 1921 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, before them racist individuals. And if the shoe fit, wear it. Burnt up all of that property, land, and everything that those black folks put together like a black Wall Street. They had unity in the community. You see, in our community now, it ain't the white supremacists or the racist whites stopping us from doing anything. It's us stopping each other, and I'm going to tell you why. Because majority of the preachers, the majority of your leaders, black and white, they claim that they trying to help the black community. All of them is trying to get that non-for-profit, that government grant money where they give our children's food, let them go play basketball. Ain't none of them becoming no type of basketball stars or nothing. But let me show you some unity that the white farmers had. See, this town, most of these towns like this here, is farmers' town, and I'm not gonna knock the farmers. You see what I'm saying? Martin Luther King said, whatever you be the best of it, even if you a garbage worker. Be the best garbage worker. If you're a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper. But you see, the only way it's going to change is black folks start doing like these farmers. This whole, you see what that says? Y'all got a good look at it? Charleston Farmers Market. Eat local. Eat local. Eat local. This whole area here that I'm showing you now, it was full of cars. Now, I could be wrong, but I didn't see nan black out here. It might have been some blacks out here. because I think we have black farmers. But this whole thing was full, y'all. You see what they said? Eat local. Black folks, when I was coming up, we had soul food restaurants. And I'm not trying to do separatism. I'm not talking about racism. But we had our own soul food places. We had our own cleaners. You see what I'm saying? We had our own laundromats. We had everything we need. You see what I'm saying? We had police on the police force. We had sheriff deputies on the sheriff department. You see, we got to start educating our children and not stop letting these people with this government grant money teach our children all we need to do is get government grant money and pass out free food that the government gives them. And you hire a bunch of individuals that ain't doing nothing for the community. You see what I'm saying? No role model material. And all we do is have our children think that go to the corner, he must finna go get somebody. May the family members rest in peace. Our corner, he used to be my neighbor in the projects down here when I stayed in them. He white, I never had any problem with him. But we got to, oh, he must be going to somebody's house to pick him up, or he turning around to try to come get me. It's gonna be a fight on their hands. But my point is, y'all, we need to come together as black people. I was at a funeral yesterday, or a homegoing yesterday, and I got a chance to talk to some people that's not about all that government grant money. The corner, he turned around. I don't guess he got his eye. They got a GPS on me, Raymond over there by the farmer's market by itself. Let's put him on in there. It'll be a tussle taking me, especially if God ain't telling me to go. But I was talking to a lot of people, y'all, yesterday. And matter of fact, after the burial, I stayed at the cemetery for about almost an hour, 2 hours, sitting in the car talking to a preacher. And he see the same thing I see. But the only way thing is gonna change, y'all, is we change it ourselves. A lot of y'all criticize me, but then a lot of people that criticize me, when the people do them wrong, guess who they come to? They come to me. Now, I ain't saying everybody, but if y'all notice, ain't nobody marched with me. But y'all notice on March the 28th, 2022, right in front of my house, y'all seen a village of young people on my block and other places in Charleston, Missouri, on the west side and other part of the city, come to stand with me and my daughter when a bunch of white and black thugs was trying to attack us about my own property. It wasn't these leaders that came. It was these people in the streets that these leaders talk about. It was the people that was in the streets that these people always trying to lock up. That's who came to stand by my side. It wasn't these farmers, y'all. The sheriff department seen it, and all them felons, they seen it, but they didn't come. The police department seen it, they didn't come. The parole and probation officer, they seen it, they didn't come. The NAACP leaders, they seen it, they didn't come. These preachers, they seen it and they didn't come. But God sent a bunch of other people in the community that wasn't gonna stand for them thugs, black and whites, to try to attack me and my daughters. And I thank God that they didn't come on the property, because if they'd have came on the property, those of you all family members that it was, they would have been resting in peace, because I definitely would have took their life. And I don't give a damn who don't like what I'm saying. Come on my property attacking me, that corner that just went past, he'll be picking y'all up. Peace be still.